If you're looking for the best way to set up a comprehensive and convenient routing system for your orchestral or any other score, here's the solid approach. First, organizing your VST instruments. First of all, I recommend using different samplers or VST instrument for different instrument groups. This approach is useful if your computer has enough processing power, as you might be running 5 to 10 fully loaded samplers simultaneously, which can be quite demanding on your CPU and RAM. 2. Setting up outputs and routing. Next, make sure you configure the output routing for your samplers properly, so you can manage individual instruments with ease. Don't hesitate to name your channels in the mixer. This will help you always know where each instrument is. In Cubase, enabling outputs works as follows. Press F11 or look for the output settings in your instrument's interface. Activate each output channel in your sampler or VST instrument. Route individual instruments accordingly. If you are using Contact, follow these steps. In Contact, click on the Window tab and enable the Outputs option. The Outputs tab should appear at the bottom of Contact. Click Presets, Batch Configuration, clear Output section and create one individual channel per loaded instrument. 3. Creating desk-based groups. This step is only necessary if you are aiming for detailed and realistic acoustic setup, such as simulating a real concert hall environment or mixing in surround formats. In this case, you can create additional subgroups for each desk in the orchestra. For example, one group for 2 flutes, another for 2 clarinets. You can even divide the strings section into separate desks, but this is rarely needed. It's more like an advanced feature, like for orchestral system administrators. 4. Setting up group routing. Once your sampler's outputs are configured, it's time to create instrument groups for the orchestral sections. Make 5 main groups: strings, brass, woodwinds, percussion, miscellaneous. Route the outputs of the subgroups from the previous step into these 5 main groups. Then create a parent group that combines all 5 sections into a single bus. I recommend naming it something like monitor. Remember, never modify master output because just believe me, leave it alone. 5. The final monitor bus. It connects all 5 group channels that we made in previous step. Here you can insert tools for final mixing and monitoring such as spectrum analyzers and loudness meters, studio emulators like Abbey Road for instance. Just don't forget to turn it off before rendering. I don't recommend using this bus for reverb or other acoustic effects. It should function purely as a monitoring tool that's always at hand. This setup allows you to edit both individual instruments and entire sections. Minimize final track mastering since you'll be managing the mix dynamically while composing or mixing within project. Maintain a clean, organized and efficient workflow with a dedicated monitor bus for real-time adjustments.